Hello everyone, this is Steven with SG Saber Design, and tonight I've got a quick one here. This is a Yoda. Pretty sure this came from KR. This is something that Jocelyn sent in for repair. She had bought this from someone else, just couldn't quite get a grasp on everything that needed to be fixed. Real tight inside, so sent to me and got it all fixed up. Now, one thing to note, when this came, I'll explain the switches in a minute, but they were broken. So when you're taking the chassis out, this is not spring loaded, it just kind of sits there. So you want it to kind of sit loose, make sure that's hanging down, and then gently slide that out. If it stops, at some point, just wiggle it a little bit. Do not just pull on it, because there are two tactile switches here. And under this switch, there are two grub screws, like probably 10 millimeter grub screws that actually screw up into the switch that line up with these and hit them. It's a single button Saber, so these are both wired together. But this one button pushes down on both of them. So when I got this, the top part of this switch was gone. So you can see there's a channel right here that you're probably not going to be able to see them in there. But those grub screws slide in right there. And if you put it in like this, and those are hanging down, they're going to hit this. So you've got to make sure it's hanging down. You can probably see it, but we'll cover that as we go into it. But so luckily I was able to find an old piece, I believe, of a TXQ Saber. I think it was like an old, either like an Obi or a Luke switch box that had these two switches on it, and I was able to desolder them and put them onto this board instead. So, not a whole lot to this. It's a Goth chassis. It's got a 13 pixel board here. It uses an 18500 button top, which I don't own any of. Luckily my 18500 flat tops came with these little magnets. So those magnets fit in there and make it work. The proffieboard I did actually swap out. The one that was in there had some weird corrosion on it, and I've got it soaking. I'm going to get that fixed. So I just swapped straight over to a different Profi 2.2, just even swap. Got an SD card loaded up with some new fonts on here. What you had was just a couple of the real old basic teensy Saber fonts. And then there is a kill switch here, which was oddly only there's some kind of a black gooey glue that the original installer used. The only place this was glued in was right there, so I did put some super glue on the sides and bottom, so that's held in now. And I put just a tiny dab of E6000 under the board. If you need to pull it up, it will still come up just fine. But you should be able to get to your card and program it just fine. Got our emitter right here and a KR 22 millimeter speaker, and all that was still in good condition. There was a single LED right here, was not working, so I replaced it with a single neopixel, a micropixel, and that's working better now. Let's go ahead and take a look.
The dark side I sense in you.
So right now I've just got a basic like kit scanner going here, and then this is doing a slow fade on off. Now this pixel specifically, the first one, is visible through this switch. So right now basically you get kind of a flashing on, a slow flash on it. If you want, I can separate that in a sub blade and just have it do something. You can write your own whatever you want it to do during the different fonts. But I think this works out pretty well for right now. So to use this, make sure that that button is down. And find that notch. There you go. And then slide that gently until it goes all the way in. We can put in our pommel. And you can see that side pixel is now shining through here. And then that first pixel, we basically get a flash as it's going back and forth. Now, your blade plug. I also did a little bit of work on that. The blade plug basically was just metal with a metal insert in it. And if you loosen that, it drops right down on the pins. So what I did was I 3D printed a little plug that goes in the bottom. It's just held down by a little piece of double-sided tape. So if you don't like that, just peel it off. It's going to be easy to just pull off. But now, if you put that in, if it falls down on the pins, you're not shorting out your Saber. And I've seen that happen. It's not pretty. So let's go ahead and pull that out. It does not have any shine through as far as I can tell. So very loud for a very small Saber.
Enter volume menu. Exiting volume menu.
So I'm going to assume that you already know the single button controls for Profi. If not, just let me know and I will send you a link. I'm going to put in got a short blade. You asked for like 112 pixels for blade length, and that is what it is set for. The SD card does have a full copy of the config file used, as well as the full OS that I used, so you can just copy that off.
Master Yaddle.
Master Dooku.
So now with the blue font, now we got a blue light here. I kept this one green. It can be any color you want, but it's just going to flash green on every font right now. So if you want to change that, feel free. So we got a Jedi Dooku here.
General Kenobi. Ahsoka Tano.
Your swords, please. We don't want to make a mess of things in front of the Chancellor.
Anakin Skywalker. You don't know the power of the dark side. You are under arrest, my lord. Master Qui-Gon. And who might you believe?
And we're back to Yoda. So, if you have any questions, let me know. If this is how you want it, I will get this ready to ship. Like I said, I hope this is how you wanted it to be. It's a quick little project today. Everyone else, have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.